Hello all, Isos here. I am streaming again today. Floor pack has been released this time, this week, last week on Friday, so it's almost a full week at this point. I'm messing around with an aggression deck this time instead of Thor. It's aggression Black Panther focusing on Hulk, which is why this resource spread is so ridiculous. Like, that is a lot of physical. And this is one more than the absolute minimum mental you can have in Black Panther. This is like 3 more. And this is, I think, actually the minimum. So the way this is going to work is you use a mix of Hulk, Mean Swing, and Jarnbjorn to just throw out damage. A couple uppercuts. Valkyrie is also not terrible at it. It's all just to throw out damage, and I'm putting as many allies as I can fit that are physical and energy because I want Hulk to be getting the full value out of all the cards that are in the deck. So, I don't have Nick Fury, I don't have Heimdall. They would cycle quite often, they give a higher chance of Hulk just whiffing entirely. You do not want to lose Hulk on his first attack because you flipped a mental. You don't want to lose him to a mental anyway. A wild is a lot better because at least then you get the extra 3 damage. And physical's obviously the best most of the time. Anyway, that's why almost all of this is physical. Then you've got Jarnbjorn, triggers off physical, so that makes sense. Mean Swings just is a physical, and it also is really good in Black Panther, where with Jarnbjorn you have 3 weapons, giving it a really good chance to trigger. And none of the weapons need to exhaust naturally, so they're all still usable, even after you use them for Mean Swing, which means this is just straight up 0 cost, gain 3 attack. So just 1 card for 3 attack, for 3 damage. You have to be attacking. It's not the biggest deal. You can organize that, but the 1 card 3 damage is a very good exchange. Then beyond that, the reason the deck that is the way it is, when I just threw in all the physical cards, the 2 things I noticed. Thwarting is not amazing. Black Panther has 2 thwarts, so that makes it a little bit better than some of the other characters. And he has Wakanda Forever is always going to be removing a little bit of threat with Tactical Genius, but it's not like you're not going to be getting an insanely high amount of thwarts, and we don't have Chase Them Down to supplement it, so we can't go that route because it's a mental resource. It would kill Hulk. And we don't have the Heimdall or Nick Fury, who both of which can add a decent amount of thwart when you need them and block an attack, which leads me to the next thing. You need to flip into Alter Ego to heal. A lot of the time, you will take a ton of damage. You will always take a ton of damage on the harder encounters, and you need to flip. And when you flip, Black Panther doesn't naturally have anything, but if you get Golden City down, that's effectively an Alter Ego ability, and it's quite a good one. But you need to get that down first. So I'm trying to minimize how much I need to flip, because I don't want to. When you flip, you're going to put more threat. More threat means more thwart is needed, and I don't have enough thwart to begin with. So I try to minimize that. So that gives me so that's Mockingbird, Lockjaw, Valkyrie, Hulk. They're all options for it, and 3 times Invulnerability to just take the attack on yourself. They're all there just to do that. The deck overall is kind of resource light, Yeah, 5 zeros, 9 ones, only 8 threes, and 2 fours. Most of them around this 2 point. I don't know if this shows the average weight. We could work it out, but I don't want to do the math on stream right now. So that's the aim. It brings so I've brought the cost curve down a bit, which is weird because my Panther has all the money. But I've still got these. About half the deck is over 2 or over. Yeah, and half is on the lighter side, so it'll even out in the long run. Anyway, I'm going to cut the video here, and then I'll get started on the actual gameplay.